Understanding your AT&T bill. Surcharges, fees, and taxes. Here's a typical AT&T bill. At the top, you'll find your account number and the billing date. The Bill at a Glance section shows a summary of your bill. The totals for surcharges and other fees and taxes are included in current charges. Let's look at some examples. The Surcharges and Other Fees section shows discretionary charges that allow telecommunications providers, like AT&T, to recover the expense of fees and taxes imposed by governments. To do this, AT&T assesses certain surcharges on its services. For example, a number of government programs promote universally available phone service at reasonable rates. These programs are generally funded through monthly contributions from telecommunication providers like AT&T. The Federal Communications Commission, FCC, governs the Federal Universal Service Fund. Providers are allowed to recover this cost by charging the Federal Universal Service Fee. Note that some AT&T affiliates refer to this as the Universal Connectivity Charge. This fee recovers a portion of the administrative costs associated with contributing to the Federal Universal Service Fund. You may see a federal regulatory fee on your bill. This covers amounts paid to the federal government for regulatory cost and communication services for the hearing impaired. The property tax allotment allows AT&T to recover the state and local property taxes imposed for equipment and facilities we use to provide telecommunication services. Many of these charges apply to interstate and U.S.-billed international charges, excluding taxes. There are also some flat-rate line charges, like the carrier line charge, that applies to interstate outbound switched voice lines associated with various services, and the subscriber line charge that applies to certain intrastate inbound and outbound lines. If you have local service combined with other managed services, you'll see a Federal Access Recovery Fee. This allows AT&T to recover the regulatory fees we pay to the local exchange carriers. Depending on your service address, you may see additional entries in this section. Here, you can see the total for surcharges and other fees. Remember, this amount is included in your current charges. Now let's look at some examples of taxes you may see on your bill. The Taxes section lists federal, state, and local taxes labeled for easy identification. All entries here represent taxes that AT&T is required by law to collect from our customers. For example, if you have AT&T local service, your bill shows a 3% federal excise tax as mandated by the federal government. Your bill may also show state, local, and county taxes based on current tax rates for your area. The 911 Emergency System Tax provides funds to public agencies that operate and maintain emergency phone systems. This charge may appear here or in the Surcharges and Other Fees section. Depending on the location and types of services you have with us, you may see other entries in this section. Here, you can see the total for your taxes. Remember, this amount is also included in your current charges. Want to find out more? Try our interactive demonstration for more details on surcharges, fees, and taxes. Thank you for learning more about your AT&T bill. And thank you for choosing AT&T.